program. This is part of the Independent Film Alliance, and I have special guests here to introduce to you. First is Joven Zapata.
Yes.
And with us also, Sita Ricardo.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you for attending the program. I know we're going to have an interesting discussion on what we're featuring is a movie called Discipline in all its aspects. The director, Martin Mayo, was unable to make it in the studio, but we'll have him next time, and we'll be discussing him and his features and his characteristics and his motivations and so on. Let's start with Joven. I understand that you were the executive producer of Discipline?
I'm the executive producer of the movie, yes.
Tell us a little bit about how it started and the inspiration. I mean, why was it made?
Well, I talked to, Martin is the one who started it, and the amazing thing about this movie, it's Martin started basically from scratch with this movie. Basically, you know how as an executive producer, I know the basics of starting a project like of this magnitude, but this shows how I think I'm very, very, very satisfied with the movie, the way it turned out. To when we finished the movie, I couldn't believe what we had, based on what Martin told me how he started with the movie. So it was basically the whole startup of the movie was pretty much improvised with Martin, without very little planning, just with a desire to make a film, and that's what makes this film great. Where you can see like very, very raw talent bloom into something that is like entertaining.
Let me ask you this, woman. Who was the script writer or person who provided the outline for the movie's theme?
Martin had the basic outline, the basic idea, and then he teamed up with Carol Katchen, and they both wrote the script.
All right. And then it's based on that script where we have the actual representation of the movie. Now, let's switch to Sita. Sita was in the actual movie. Tell us, Sita, a little bit about your role and what motivated you and what got you, involved.
Well, I've known Martin for many years, and we've been very good friends. And what happened was I have my own band, and we were working on the new recording.
Okay.
And he happened to hear this one song, which is the one that's in the movie. And he asked if they could use it, and I said absolutely. And then he decided, well, why don't you perform it in the film? And so that's how I ended up being in the film.
In the film. And the actual recording, is that a song that you had previously recorded, or is it something that you had...
I had recorded it like, I don't know, I guess like a year before.
Okay.
About a year before,
right,
in Mexico City. And we were already up here in Los Angeles. And I don't know, one night we were just having a good time, and Martin heard it and wanted it for the film. And it's not a song that you would think for the film, but it worked out very well.
Sure.
Yeah.
Tell me, Sita, do you consider yourself more of a musician or an actress or a combination?
I'm a performing artist.
Okay.
So I come from the theater, I come from the dance companies, and of course the music and the singing and performing, basically, and loving the stage. So it's all kind of worked out together somehow.
You fit in very well to the whole thing. You easily made the transition.
It was fun, absolutely. Because you're on stage, basically, but you're also doing the film.
Okay.
So
tell us a little bit about the scene in the movie where you were located. I understand it was a club scene.
Yes, the main character is walking down the street and goes into this club that somebody had told him about. And it's basically an S&M nightclub, and I'm the owner and also the performer in the space. And so that's basically the scene, is me performing on stage as he's walking through and going through the different rooms and seeing the different disciplines of what goes on inside this club.
that you're my daddy, and you're so special, I know, and so buddy everybody else. I'm so high right now, but you know that because you're my friend, you're my daddy. And when I fly to the moon, I know that you will be there, and you will wait for me, and you will hug me tight, and you will tell me, oh baby love, you're the best. And although nobody will understand you ever, you will always be my love, my friend, my brother, my sister, my father, my everything for you, for me. And that's why I love you. Ooh, lovey-dovey. I'm high, and everybody thinks that I am, and I am, but I've been that way ever since I came to this world, this weird world where nobody, and I mean nobody,